Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to go over some of those reminders for things that are going to be ending or expiring with maintenance. Now, this week we don't have a lot of special things going away, but we'll do that in the first part of the video, just covering over the special stuff that's not normally here. And then from there, the second half of the video, we'll go over some of those static weekly trades and stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. So we do have an AC scratch that'll be coming to an end with maintenance, and that's going to be New Year's Charm. I was actually a really big fan of this AC scratch. As you can see, I'm wearing an outfit here, which has turned into actually one of my favorite outfits in the game too. I really like this outfit a lot. So if you've been scratching on this, make sure that you go through and use your selector tickets that you got from this, that way so you can select any prize that you want from the bonus. And I would strongly suggest going through the scratch as always and just seeing if there's any of these items on here that you want to get or add to your wish list or whatnot. It's a good time to pick this stuff up right now while it's in rotation, because once the scratch is gone, this is all going to go up in price a lot. Now, I did want to point out, whenever it comes to this scratch, there was actually some really cool camos that was inside of here, the flickering sigils and the flaming sigils. I actually made a camo showcase video showing off the flickering sigils. You should see a link to that up in the top right. It should be up there where you can click on it if you'd like to watch it. So I showcased off what the color variant was for it and everything. Now, I did want to point out the flaming sigils here in particular. This one actually changes color based off of the appearance of your baseware that you have. So this one can actually change colors. It just doesn't have that color variant where it shows different like PA photon arts and stuff. Now, I did want to mention, whenever it comes to these outfits in particular, my friend Corone, she actually made an outfit showcase video showing off all the differences between all of these outfits here, so it can help you decide on which one of these outfits you would like to buy. Because there's different versions of the outfits here, and they all colored like differently and everything. There's different parts of the outfits that change color, and Corone actually takes the time to show you which of those outfit pieces change. So I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to the New Year's Charm outfit showcase from Corone, that way so you can check it out. So you do want to make sure that you go out there and break all your randomite that's in the map currently. Now, I would suggest waiting till PSO2 day if you haven't yet to do this. You can see on this map here, this is from a JP fanbase website called macapo.com. And I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to this website, so y'all can come check this map out if you want to for yourself, or you could just pause the screen right here and you can just see it right here. Now you can see on the screen, the people at macapo.com have actually put yellow dots on the map in the Redum region to represent where all the randomite is scattered around the map, because it's actually in set locations around the map. So just make sure that you try to get into a 4-player party to have like a boost going for it. And as well, it's also a good idea to break them whenever there's a concert buff too. That way so you have that extra road drop rate from the concert boost too. And if, like I said before, if you do it during PSO2 day as well, you'll actually try to maximize how much items you'll get out of these randomites via those buffs. So this week we do have another Arks record ranking that'll be coming to an end. So if you don't go up your menu and then you go to personal and then down to Arks records, then random challenge records, found right here, the Fleeting Flight Solo. Now you want to try to make sure that you do at least one run of this, that way so you can get yourself a participation reward of 20 Arks record badges for bronze. And if you do really good, you might get silver or gold on it possibly. Now if you have characters on other ships, it's always a good idea to do one run per ship, because it's an individual ranking reward, and you can get a hold of those Arks record badges and you can use those for the star gems, which affects your entire count. Now the way that you would find this, if you open up your world map here, you can find it over here in Lake Halfia over in the Alio region. It's this cocoon here with the king crown on it called Fleeting Flight. You can see it right behind me back here. That's where you started up. Okay, so this part of the video, we're going to go over some of those static weekly trades. Now, first up, we're going to go to the first shop on the left in Central City here, and that's going to be the Item Trader Travis. Now, at the Item Trader Travis, you want to go to Item Exchange, and at the bottom down here, you want to trade in for these in augmentation success rate 10% things. You can actually get 3 of these a week, and you want to make sure you trade in. It takes 30 gold prim swords to get these. And as well, you want to make sure you hit the Arks Record Badge Exchange here and get your weekly star gems from this. And as well, if you need some, you can also get Arms Refiner 2 here. Now, I'll also mention Item Exchange SEGA. This isn't really a valuable trade anymore, but if you do need some weekly Arms Refiners, you can get those in here. And as well, some of the like class cubes and stuff like that. And then a really important one here is going to be the Aegis Integra Exchange. Now, this one here, you can actually trade in weekly for these Aegis Integras, and you can take the Aegis Integras and you can trade in for all these different capsules here, which you can use to make Alpha and Nally. And then next, I'll mention the Giga Strugment Exchange. You can trade in for some of these photon arts here, these photon customization discs. These actually have some pretty decent value and use. And as well, you could also trade in for some of the other stuff in here too if you wanted to. All this stuff has a limited time trade per week. And then I'll also mention the Growthman Exchange. Now the Growthman Exchange also has more of those TA customization discs inside of here. And as well, you can also trade in for some of these different capsules and Arms Refiner 2s in here in case you need them. And then lastly, we'll mention the Dread Scale Exchange here. Now the Dread Scale Exchange, you can actually trade in up here for the TA customization disc Omni. You can only trade in for one of these a week too. And then from there, we're going to leave that shop and we're going to go to the last shop on the right in Central City, and that's that's going to be at the item enhancement lab. Now at this one here, if you go down to exchange enhancement materials and then to other enhancement materials, you can actually find a lot of limited time weekly trade stuff here too. You can trade it for some of these gold prim sword 2s here and armor 2s in case if you need to upgrade your gear up to plus 80, like the best way to do it. And as well, you can also get a hold of some of these like photon chunk 2s for unlocking potential 6 and some arms refiner 2s and stuff. And then from there, we're going to leave from that shop and we're going to go up the stairs here under the tower of Central City, and that's going to be the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim here. Now, the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim has Alliance tasks, and if you're doing Alliance tasks, that gives you Alliance badges. And in turn, you can take these Alliance badges here and you can trade them for the weekly star gems, Genesis points, and also there's like some triggers and stuff inside of here too. Okay, so lastly, we're going to be going back to base PSO2 for the weekly star gem trades there. There's actually a trade there for Buster Medals and as well as Casino. Now, in order to get the base PSO2, first you're going to have it downloaded because it is a separate DLC, but it's very worthwhile to have it. So if you go to any Ryuker in the game, in NGS, if you go to block transfer and then up to the top, there's an option for transfer to a PSO2 block. This is one way to get the base PSO2. Now, alternatively, if you're on the ship selection screen, whenever you select your ship and you go through the authenticating ID process, once you get to the part right here where you can select your character, there's actually an option here for PSO2 NGS or base PSO2. This is another way to get base PSO2. Okay, so once you log into base PSO2, it's going to put you here in the Arks ship lobby in the middle of the lobby. And if you turn around, there's an elevator right here. This will take you to the shopping plaza. And then from there, if you jump down from here, and then you turn around again, you'll be facing the entrance to the casino. Now, to the left of this, you can actually go up these stairs up here, and there's a Buster Metal exchange shop up here, and you can get You can get a hold of 100 star gems weekly here from the Buster Metal Exchange, the limited time exchange for them. Now, to get a hold of the Buster Metals, you will need to run the Trigger Cradle of Darkness that actually drops Buster Metals in it now, and you can get a lot of them pretty quickly if you do PSE bursting. But we're going to go ahead and leave from there. We're going to go inside the casino here, and we're going to show you the trade shop that's in there. You can get a hold of some pretty nice star gems there weekly too. So once we get through the load screen here, if you run over to the left, there's a prize attendant chip right here. Now, Chip has a limited time prize exchanger here for weekly casino star gems, and this is actually individual per ship too. So if you have characters on multiple ships, you can actually get this same trade per ship. Now, you will need to have casino coins in order to trade in for these, so I like to always mention this NPC right here has some first time like tasks that you can get some casino coins from, and there's also like some games around the casino here that you can play and stuff to get coins too. And once you have those casino coin passes, you would want to take them to this Voldragon machine up here and like spin it. He has an option for 1 or 5 times, and he'll spit out some random value of coins to you. Now, another way that you can get a hold of these casino coin passes is via doing daily orders, and this is actually the way I like to do it. So I'm going to go back to the main Ark ship lobby and show you that again real quick. So here we are back in the main Ark ship lobby, and if you was to run over to the left, there's a daily order attendant over here. Now, this daily order attendant, she has daily orders here that you can grab, and some of these are pretty easy to do. Like these ones towards the bottom usually are like collect orders for like doing like fishing and harvesting instead of those free exploration quests. And these are the ones I like to do because you can stock up on a lot of these and you can actually turn these in for all your characters and stuff. Some of these other ones in here are going to be pretty easy. Some of them you can send like a support partner out to go collect for you. Some of them will be like kind of complicated, but those gathering ones in particular, those are really sweet. So this one here, you can see that I just grabbed auto-completed. So I already have this item saved up. See, I have 30 of this item. I'm going to select to turn this in. Now it's going to try to give me to turn in all 30 of them, but I'm going to alter the value to just turn in 1 because I want to save those other items for another character. I just care about just clearing a daily order. And after I do that, when I back out, you can see that it popped up completing a daily order, giving me 5 casino coin passes. Now this is a minimum of 500 casino coins, and I could actually log into another character that I have real quick and just turn in another one of these items and get 5 more casino coin passes. You could actually get a lot of weekly star gems really fast just doing multiple characters on these daily orders like this. Just stock up the items and turn them in. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.